you. Thank you, everyone. Welcome to Lilly the Lash and Friends. I'm Lilly the Lash, the star and main character of the most incredible children's book series, The Life and Times of Lilly the Lash. Yep, it's really me, and I'm so excited that we're hanging out together. You might not know who I am at this exact moment, but don't worry about that. We've got plenty of time to get to know each other. I think I'll start by telling you a bit about my books, because that'll help you get a better feel for who I am. The books have beautiful pictures, exciting adventures, really fun characters like me, and tons of crazy cool activities like being able to do a book review and then send it to the author herself. Imagine that! In the stories, I take on a rather unusual role. I'm an eyelash fairy. I teach children and adults to see how to make good choices. You know, choices like being honest or respectful, or helping people because, well, it's clearly and absolutely the right thing to do. You know, I could go on and on about these kinds of topics all day long, but I think if I just read a real live true story that a Lilly the Lash friend recently sent me, it'll give all of us a chance to think about the problem and even some possible solutions. Come along now as we explore our friend's story. This is from Kayla. She's from Tampa, Florida, and she's 10 years old. Kayla writes, "Dear Lilly the Lash, I've been listening to your podcast, and I really love how you talk about so many different subjects, and you allow us kids to write in and talk about something that's bothering us or is happening in our lives. I really wish I was a good reader. I feel so stupid at school because a lot of my friends are good readers, and I'm way below their level. Whenever they talk about a book at lunch, I feel left out because I don't have anything to say, because I didn't read it. I hurry up and eat so I can leave the table, and then I just end up feeling so bad. I want to be a better reader, but when I sit down and start reading, I don't know a bunch of the words, and it takes me such a long time to get through just one page. I end up getting really frustrated, and I don't want to do it anymore. The worst thing is when I get asked at school to read out loud to the class. Oh boy, I feel so sick and so nervous. And even if the sentence isn't really hard, I don't read it right. I always feel like crying. Do you have any ideas that might help me? I don't think I'm stupid, but reading sure makes me feel like I am. Your friend, Kayla." Well, thank you so much for writing about this, Kayla. It took a lot of courage. It's a perfect subject to talk about, though, because lots of people, not only children, can have difficulty with reading. The thing is, reading is so important. It's important because it gives us so many positive rewards. Reading can open us up to new ideas. It can give us a ton of new words that we can use when we speak to others. It helps our concentration and our memory. And it can build our confidence. Well, we all know that everyone can use an extra shot of confidence. Reading isn't meant to make you feel stupid. Quite the opposite. Reading makes you smart. But the key to becoming a good reader is to make sure you start by reading at your own level. no matter what that is. Don't worry about the person next to you. The secret to avoid feeling nervous or embarrassed about reading is to become a better reader. I know that sounds silly and almost too simple, but if you start by reading books that you can easily read, and then the next time you pick books that are a little harder, and then a little harder still, and then, ta-da! You'll discover that you're a good reader. Happy days! A great time for reading is after school, before bed, in the car, or even better yet, summertime! Summer is an excellent time to read because there are times when you're hanging out on your own. And books can be the absolute perfect companion. They can transport you to new places, teach you a new hobby or skill, or explore the ideas of people from around the world, whether real or in your imagination. Spending some time reading each day on your summer break will help make you brilliant and knowledgeable, and if I must say myself, superlatively magnificent. In book 6 of my series, Art with Heart, I'm actually sitting in a tree reading a book of tales. It just goes to show that it's important for everyone to read, even a little old eyelash fairy like me. Now that we all know the value reading gives us, it's time to start winding this session down. But before we go, I'd like to know if any of my friends out there have a story they'd like to share with the other listeners. If you'd like to take part, have your parent or guardian contact me. I'll listen to all of the stories and let you know if yours gets picked to be on one of the future episodes of Lilly the Lash and Friends. Just contact me through the author of the series, Julie Woik. You can find her email address on my website, which is lillythelash.com. That's LILLYTHELASH.com. Well, that's it for now. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Remember, Lily's always listening. It doesn't take much for us to say something kind. Together, we can make the world a better place in the blink of an eye. See you later!